What up, Boots? What up, Spooters? We live. Let's go, baby. Hey, we're in the chat, baby. The boys shall be joining soon. We are going to be watching the Socceroos take that step closer to the World Cup. Just putting this story up. How are we, chat? Drogba over Teague, they reckon. Drogba over Teague, they reckon. Thank you, Park, for the follow. We're live, baby. We're live. How are we, yo? What's going on, Polk? Let's get in the chat, baby. Let's get in the chat. What's going on, Bronick? Glad everyone is here. This is a big game, man. This is a big game. We're going to be watching 10 Bold. I think 10 Bold might be quicker than Paramount, hey. That's my feels. I feel like 10 Bold, or 10 Play, I should say, because I'm on the PC, is quicker. I hope Rash will... I'm actually going to order food whilst streaming tonight, so we could... the cowboy hat's here, man. It never leaves far from this destination, I won't lie. It never leaves far. It is the streaming hat of choice. Wicked Wings. Oh, I don't think I'm going Wicked Wings, man. I'm on a bit of a I'm on the health kick. Mind you though, you still order food, man. It's still like it's not that far off KFC, is it? Like you get like carbs and shit, you're still halfway there. YouTube, I've just got to quickly turn the chat on. So YouTube chat will be on any second. There we go. YouTube chat should be on. We come from a land down under, where the women couldn't take cover. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. All right, man, what are we thinking tonight? I saw the starting lineups come out. I got a good feeling about it, man, I ain't gonna lie. I got a good feeling about it. The Lord. Oi, Lord.
Hey, Buzz.
One sec.
Oh, shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, for some reason, the stream can probably hear you, but for some reason, I can't get your picture into the stream.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. It's very weird.
Nah, can't see me. What about now? Because I've got my
Nah, like
I only just turned my camera on.
It's really weird. I noticed it before because there was no like.
Jacob Burns.
It's really, really weird. And I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to take it out and then put it back in. What was the Discord vid under, bro? You know when you go into sources?
Say window capture.
Oh, it's window capture. Okay. Let me remove it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're good, bro. Alrighty. Yeah, is your video on? Okay, cool. Yeah, but I've just got to... Let me just make... Yeah, There we go, ladies and gents. The Lord is in the building. Why did Steve Corica cross the road to go to Centrelink? Oh, the Steve Corica jokes are still here, I see. Oh, was it? Well, that's exactly right. Drogba is joining, I think, second half. Hey, Buddhas, how good was the Ellie Menjin pod, man? Wasn't that something else? It was a ripper pod, yeah. A ripper pod. If you are not signed up to Patreon, maybe we should link it in the chat, bro. I got to as you guys know, we're probably not too far off the threshold, but I am going to just pin at the top of each chat our tip jar, just so that for anyone that is willing to give any support to the Buddhas, we'd love you for it, man. Thank you for the follow on Flow Media. Appreciate you. Just signed up to Patreon today. Can't hold my laughs in the office more. So on the Patreon, guys, if you haven't got it, we will put it in the link in the tab. But there is an extra hour with Ellie Menjin there for all the Buddhas that are in Patreon, which is absolutely lit. Oh, yes, yes. One of the all-time great kits in the background. This is actually a Dario Vidicic shirt. Dario Vidicic. Lake Eildon is countryside, isn't it? It's in the country, no? Yeah. It's where So people go like, oops, one sec. There we go. It's where people go on there like, wakeboarding and stuff. All right, let me get into... Rashid, I'm going to refresh my 10 bolts in a sec. Once I pin this message, and then we'll try to get on the same point. Says the Kiwi. The Kiwi International. Shout out Liam. Alrighty. That's done. What's going on, 12th?
I like it.
With Macca's new...
It was -3 in Lake Eildon. Wow. One of the all-time great kits. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thanks, Oz Scouser, for signing up to Patreon. We really appreciate it, man. What's that on? No. I don't believe I did. Yeah. So people are saying they can't hear you, Rashid. Is that true, guys? Can you guys not hear Rashid? Yeah. So it's what we got to do, Rashid. It's the audio input or audio output. Let me just, because we revamped you in. I think it's audio output. Speak now, Rashid. Buddhas, let me know. Socceroos to get a 2-1 win is my prediction, Liam. Guys in stream, let me know if you can hear Rashid. I think I know what to do. I'm just not sure if I hit the right. Still nada. Okay, thank you. Try now, Rashid. Guys, can we hear Rashid? Speak, Rush. Just do a little. So people saying, no, it's guys, it's my settings, so I just got to adjust it. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Okay. There we go. I don't know. It's one of the... Let me... He's back. You can hear him?
Yes. So the issue must be coming from your streaming settings. Oh, that's someone else
Someone just
talking
said
about something else.
he's back.
He's back. Proper IT tech.
Yeah, we're good.
Hulk says yes.
Yeah! Jakey fixed it, baby! Run on crunch! Come on!
Ah!
Come on! L-Tech!
Boy,
L-Tech here, baby!
proper tech, man.
Yeah! Buddha's in the chat, baby!
Hey, by the way, Buddhas, man, the tech today.
Wow.
Tech today, bro.
Get around the
A bunch
Buddhas,
of
man.
Neanderthals, man, trying to make a software company.
Hey, so for everyone joining the chat now, as Socceroos are about to prepare to walk out, Rashida, you got the Japanese team lining up?
I have... No, I've got this... mine seems to be a little bit behind, maybe.
Okay.
A little bit. But that's all right,
It's-
probably because I've clicked off it a few times. I'll refresh.
Hey, it's the Lordinsky and Jakovic.
Hey! Alexievka. What's happening, brother?
Love all the Buddhas, man. As soon as we got your sound, about 18 people just came in going, yeah, he's here, baby. Fucking one Buddha out, we're all out, man.
Hey, someone said before, Jake, that our pod with Ali was the top 3 pods ever that they've listened to.
Wow.
I don't
Dude,
know what's top 2.
I like, it's probably, I don't know if you could tell Rashid, but when I left the pod, I'm like, great pod. But Jerome, I don't know if he was like glazing because he loves Ellie, but Jerome was like, undoubtedly, this is the best pod we've ever done.
Oh, no, I said the same thing, bro. Because of the effect that it had on me when I was sitting there and I was like,
We didn't fuck
I
around
kind
as
of-
much.
yeah, I felt emotional, which is very weird.
Yep.
Considering we're sitting there talking about football, like, I don't know why I would feel emotional.
It's like that guy needs to be a spokesperson of the game, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, Rashid, let's try line up shit now before kickoff. I got Uzzy's.
Yeah.
I got the players walking out. Socceroos. It's on. It's panning
I've
to the.
got Harvey Norman, Queen's Mattress Harrington, 1999.
All right. Added so much depth to the game. Popper's thrown a proper spanner into the lineup, hasn't he? I'll go through the lineup any second, just once I get this stream right with Rashid. Drogba glazes a bit too much. To be fair, Ellie is doing Drogba's like dream job, so it's maybe like Rashid and I interviewing like Harry Kuehl or someone like that. Hey Jake, who is a better player, Pirlo or Modric? Well, I don't know, man. A lot of people could say either side, but I'm just going to say Luka Modric because he won a Ballon d'Or in the period where Ronaldo and Messi were peaking. And I think that says all you need to know.
Hey, what does this mean, bro? 12th. Rash, can you give a shout out to the Kiwis watching with ballitis and won't be affected by the game? lads. Boys in the chat today are.
Do we think we could add the lineup to the screen? Like,
mate. I
That's-
just told you about our tech skills, bro.
like maybe we could, but like once it's there and you see it, then it's like it's gone. Where you could just go on the Socceroos Instagram and Rashid, is it on the Japanese fans right now?
No, I've got the lineup. Not the lineup. The national anthem going
Japanese
on.
players?
And now a bird's eye view.
Okay, let me see if you're ahead.
Fit ball season added so much depth to the game. Hey, how do you have a crown next to your name? How does that work? What does that mean?
Oh, Rashid, I'm just refreshing my screen now, so I'm about to go into an advert
Alright.
because this is the last refresh I can do.
Yep, okay. Awana is such a good pod. I'm a footballer in Oz and play very competitively. You're so funny to watch and takes my mind off the pressure of things. I want to be in your pod one day. that's mad, bro. Which level are you playing at, bro? Do you guys reckon in the future you could add the lineup to the screen? Yeah, in the future I reckon.
Add source
E-bag,
browser
that's definitely on the cards. We're still working out how to stream properly with Streamlabs and all that.
Rashid, I'm on the back of the Socceroos national anthem. Where it's coming. It's like on Aziz's side, and it's coming to his face. And now it's going into Burgess.
Bro. What?
Sakati.
I'm in the Japanese national anthem, bro.
Yeah, you're miles behind, bro. So I think.
Are you on 10 play?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Hey, thank you for the follow, Doctor. Also, guys, any follows on Twitch, get a shout out, and our donation link is pinned in both the Twitch and YouTube chat. Obviously, any donation means the world. If you guys are absolutely working overtime for your coin, please save it and keep it. But anyone that has some loose change that wants to support the Buddhas, you will get a shout out on the show. And I can break in. If you guys write a funny message and you want me to read it, I'll read it on stream. Just let me know in the chat if you've written a funny message, because I've got to manually go into the app. But appreciate you all. So Rashid, the national anthems are done, and the Japanese
Your Aussie
Japanese are walking through
now?
the refs now. Bird's eye view.
Yeah. We're on.
Yes, Harvey Norman.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, get out of it, Harvey.
Tino.
We love the Buddhas, baby.
Jacko, I'll come over and fix your stream. Wink.
No,
brother.
so pretty much Wacko Jacko is saying...
What do you mean by that?
He's saying we can add a source and pretty much Windows output, and then we crop the lineup so it's there. But obviously, Jacko, in my screen, I've got the chat going. I've got Rashid in the bottom corner. I've got the time. And in the left side, or on the other side where there seems like there's nothing... There's actually information about who donates or who follows, so I can shout them out. So there's the lineup would be in the middle of my face. All right, Rashid, I'm going to read out the lineup.
Yeah, all right.
Matty Ryan in goal. Lewis Miller out as fullback. Alessandro Socceroos is playing as a CB next to... Potentially, we've got a three-man CB here. Sakati, Deganek, and Burgess with Aziz out on the left. Aiden, O'Neill, and Tigi sitting with Metcalf and Borello either side of Martin Boyle. Or Martin Boyle starts out wide and Borello is the sole 9 there, I would say.
Wow.
There it is on screen.
Here it's coming on the screen. Hey, did Teague play last time?
He came off... He started against China, or did he come off the bench? I think he started. Oh, North Park J with the donation. Shout out North Park J.
Oi. Thanks, North Park Jake. Love you, brother. Where does it... Oh, it's not a name. I can't see it. Interesting, Jason. Jason not in the starting 11, huh?
Yeah, he's on a yellow card. Maybe that's a thing. But someone just said the bench screams A-League. There you go. Look at the crowd, by the way. Optus Stadium, I don't know the capacity, but... I'd say it's between 60 and 70. I was told yesterday or this morning that we had sold 57,000 tickets, which is huge. So I reckon we could be around a 60K attendance. 60K capacity. There we go.
Did you say it is sold out? I saw it is sold out.
Well, there you go. So that's 60,000 people. Yeah. So pretty much 57.
The other thing was, how's about this? Not, I won't put a negative tinge on the day, but the Perth paper. How funny is this, right? The back page, there's a tiny little banner at the bottom saying World Cup berth could come in Perth. Page 63 to see the article.
Jesus.
with like footy just like plastered all over it.
So, confirming we win, Booters. We're through to the World Cup.
Yeah. Pretty much by goal difference, I think.
Yeah, the goal difference is good.
Almost impossible. Matt Ryan for not playing at the start of his tenure. Then Ryan immediately left his club to play first team football again.
Rashid.
Did you get it?
Nah, missed it. But by a few seconds, so roughly we're all good.
All right.
Damn it, Jake.
All right, guys, let's do it, huh? Let's do it.
Rashid, I'm like 5 seconds behind the actual time, so I'm on 22 right now. Okay, no.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Ground does look caca, man. I assume the Japanese play on some absolute surfaces, though.
Every single one of their players bow-legged, by the way.
You just made that
bro,
analysis.
look at them all. Look at all of them move. They're all bow-legged, bro.
Hey, man. Japan, I tell you what, at youth level, were just Rolls Royces, technically. I'm on everyone. Thank you, Betas Dan, for the follow. I'm on 1, 13, 14, 15, 16. Some of the booters, the delay of the stream, you might be hearing this a few seconds after. So we could all be watching at the same time, roughly.
I'm going to bring... You can come in.
Yeah, Park, you're ahead of us, just as an FYI. Someone says they
do not
rate
rate this kit, Sam. I don't... The home kit, or not the home kit, the yellow kit I'm not sure on, but I love the other one.
Just the Japs, man, just moving the ball patiently around the back right now. So Boyle is playing out on the right. Borello, he's gone as a striker. Interesting. Difficult to pick, I would have thought, an A-League striker up front. Borello's last game would have been against Melbourne Victory. So,
yeah, that's an interesting one, huh?
Well, who were the options? Yengi, Taggart. I guess Taggart has been out of football for longer. Miloš Degenek, a long-time supporter of the Suited and Booted pod, guys. This is so interesting. So Miloš called me maybe a month ago from Serbia. He lives an hour and a half from his club in Serbia. And so every morning he's listening to Suited and Booted on the way to his training. And he's just called me giving his opinion on things we're talking about. I don't know if you guys saw the press conference the other day where he's dug his heels in around the police presence with the grand final and sort of said, like, it's over the top and they're making more people nervous and making a bigger situation than it should be. But it was a pretty staunch press conference, and I think a lot of people appreciated Miloš's sentiment.
Yengi wasn't selected, Jake.
Oh, he wasn't selected.
No. Wasn't happy with his fitness, apparently, Sam said.
Wow. Someone's in Popper's meetings, man.
Not someone that I know.
Someone's in Popper's meetings.
And this is a very disciplined, deep drop-off, huh?
Yeah.
In our own half.
So,
do not want that penetration through the middle. They want us to go round, which I think is quite clear. Okay, so 5 at the back. They want us to go round.
It's interesting.
I want them to go round. Sorry.
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know one player from the Japanese starting lineup.
Me neither.
He's left Portsmouth too. Yep. I believe there is going to be an announcement soon around Yengi's transfer, which I think is going to be a good move for him. I actually know his agent personally, but I can't expose it. But he's going to be on the move, and it looks like he's got a suitor in place. So, ups to him. Thank you, Santino, for listening to the pod.
Bro, this is worrying me, Jake. This initial start by the Aussies.
Yeah, look,
It's
there was...
inviting a lot of pressure very early.
Yep, on home turf. It's going to have to be a very disciplined performance by the look of it, because we're choosing to sit back quite deeply here. Look at that. All 11 players behind the ball, and the Japs are all in front of halfway. What's important is, Rashid, when it's like this and you win the ball and players give it away, the frustration can kick in. Hey.
Yeah.
So it's like, just put your foot on the ball, keep rest, and be super patient. But also, a lot of people saying a lot of J-League players as well. You gotta think, Japan's got like Matoma and shit, man. They got some serious ballers in Europe. They've got Endo at Liverpool.
Sam, playing possession football against them. I'm not necessarily saying possession football, but I don't like if you look at it, right? So we've got like a midfield 4, and both wide midfielders, when we're defending, are quite like they're not wide. So they're actually allowing the wingers to get the ball and be almost 1v1 with our fullback. It's happened like 3 or 4 times straight away. So if they beat our fullback, they're essentially in a position where they can wrap a ball in behind our defense or over the top or whatever. And okay, they're not going to be that great in the air, but it's a dangerous position, and you play that risk for 90 minutes, someone's going to get lucky.
And also, what I will say is, like, we've been very privileged over the last few years, or over the last 20 years, to go to World Cups. So we probably expect to dominate games more than ever. But let's just be realistic here. No one's going to remember how we play in this game as long as we qualify for the World Cup. So the mentality for us is different. Dr. DA, Doctor, thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate it.
Okay, that's why we play at 3 at the back.
Yeah,
I know. It's just not something that makes me feel comfortable. I've been in teams where if we score, we sit back like that and play like that for 80, 70, 60 minutes, and I always felt super threatened. I hate being that close to my goal. I think it's a risky way to play. That's just my 2 cents.
Have Japan qualified already? Japan got some hitters on the bench. Is this disrespectful? I mean, I don't put it this way. It's a World Cup qualifier and it's the end of the season. So who's on their bench? Yeah, so Japan qualified a long time ago. So how's it disrespectful? Get some minutes into the fresh bloods.
Imagine a skit with Ellie. He just suggested that.
A skit with Ellie, what would we do?
I don't know.
Correct, Wacko Jacko, hence the weaker team. Japan, honestly, their best 11 would be seriously good, man. I think they've got three players in the Prem. Like, Matoma's unbelievable. They got Endo at Liverpool. They got a couple players in Germany that are highly rated, and a lot more players are leaving the J League young. They're in a bit of a similar situation, not as much exportation as the A League, but man, there's players going into academies young, which is quite unusual for Japanese players because they usually have a pretty structured system in their homeland.
Yeah. All right, so watch this now as they do their build-up, right? So they'll go around, and then they'll allow this left winger to get the ball to his feet almost. Here we go. And then now he can run. Oh, that's not the left winger. That was a midfielder. But wait till they circulate it again. See how they allow the ball to go into the winger. And at the moment, yes, you're right. I think who said it? Sam. They've got that. We've got a back 3 there, so that kind of protects the fullback. But if a midfielder runs forward and connects with the forwards, and now the left-sided or right-sided centre-backs need to stay, then you isolate the fullback 1v1. Big problem.
See, what's interesting...
They know what they're doing.
That is... The one thing I do hate, which that wasn't planned, is when you play it from a goal kick to the centre-back 3 metres to your right, The next ball can't be a long ball, albeit that kind of went behind Milos and he had to do what he had to do. But otherwise, the keeper should just do that, right? So we're bringing a bit of risk by playing out, but it's because we're probably going to have to try and keep the ball, or else we're going to be knackered come the second half.
Yeah, we can't just keep giving it away like that. Definitely not.
Oh, jeez. He's told him to get up. Love that.
Don't think people understand how much energy off the ball a low block takes, mentally and physically. Yeah.
Luke, you can
I
watch.
think it's also a mental thing. It's also, for me, that's me. And I'm not, look, man,
100%.
respect to Popper. He knows what he's doing. But for me, bro, if I go into a game and I'm told we're going to sit back for the whole game, already I feel like, oh, we're the lesser team. And I don't like that.
Yeah. Dude, Japan's Adidas kit is Yeezys. Yeezy 3. Did I just see Y3 on their Adidas kit?
Yeah, I did see that.
Bro, Japan wearing
That's
Yeezy
weird.
kits, man?
What?
Even after all these Twitter rants?
Well, hold on.
Holy shit.
Because this is interesting because I've seen him say things like, or people say things about, hold on. Here we go. Win. Good.
Shit, you're just behind me.
Okay.
Thank you, Paddy JH26, for the follow. Rashid, I'm on 5th, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, I'm a second behind, yeah.
Okay.
I have heard people say that the only place that Kanye West is safe to go is Japan.
Bro,
have you heard that?
They're repping him on the international stage. I cannot believe they have an African-American rapper's brand on the Japanese football kits playing in Perth. This is kind of what...
Does he own it, though?
No, he might have sold... Did he sell it? No, I don't know. But this is kind of what Ellie said. Remember when... Bro, what stuck out to me in that pod was when he was talking about the Ronaldinho goal. And I was like, bro, this is why when I think of NRL and AFL, I've never felt threatened. Because what they can't do, and let's go back to 2002 as the example, is a Brazilian called Ronaldinho playing in Paris against England, playing for Paris against England in Japan, scoring a goal that impacted an Australian. And I was like, bang, 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 bang. That's so powerful.
Right, I wonder if I'm up to speed with you, Jake, now.
37,
I'm at
38,
32.
39, 40,
What?
41, 42, 43.
Why, when I refresh, is it making me go back? Let's see if I can get this on. Can you count for me again, Jake?
Yep. 13 on the dot. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm behind.
4. Cool.
Australia versus Saudi Arabia, yes. Hey, by the way, guys, if you haven't eaten these before, Sweet Vine, Grower's Choice, Philippine-style sweetened dried mango slices. The greatest semi-healthy snack you can possibly get. I'm obsessed with these. Luca, good pod. Ellie is a goat. He is, bro. Thanks for listening, man.
Bit of a cagey 15 minutes. Also got to think a few boys have been out of football. So it's a very big game. Palk, what am I ordering, man? I was going to go Guzman and Gomez, but I'm feeling dumplings too, so I'm not sure. Should I go Dublin? Dublin. Should I go dumplings or should I go Guzman Gomez? I actually had training tonight and the boys put on that crazy what Sandy went to, right? They got, do you remember, Mate Rashid? Dardel's mate.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's living down the coast now, and he fishes every day, and all he eats is fish. Like he catches fresh fish. So he brought it in,
Wow.
and they made fish tacos at the club, and like he was there. Like,
Oh, today?
Yeah, tonight. But I had to leave. Obviously.
Oh, wow.
But the levels they're going to for the Thursday night dinners was impressive.
Shout out Sandringham.
I would have picked Atkinson. Would I have? Well, Miller's been pretty solid, man. I'm going to be honest. But if Atkinson was picked, I wouldn't be... someone said dumplings. You've sold me. I wouldn't be disappointed because he's been balling. Shout out Crouchy at Sandy. What a guy, man. He's our top scorer.
I'll tell you what. We look organised. We look organised. Looks pretty secure.
Hey, there's been very few games in against Japan where we've dominated possession, man. But we do have a pretty good record against them.
Tino, can you see Tino's comment, Jake?
No, I missed it.
On YouTube. Is Mahazi going to smash rice?
Hey, Pauk, who gave us a follow, he did ask, what's Rashid going to be eating when he jumps on stream before you came on?
All right.
And I said, it could be my turn tonight.
Hey, the Japanese suit, by the way, is quality. High quality.
High
I think someone
quality.
asked me that a bit earlier. What do we think about the fluoro yellow for Socceroos now and Matildas? I actually don't mind it. But it's a different, it's obviously a different yellow. That's a good ball. Well done, Aziz Bayic. Opa, there we go. We need that second ball, but that's really important. We need to start winning that second ball. Well done. Someone asked, should Atkinson have been picked in the squad, Jake? What do you reckon?
I said my answer was if he was, I wouldn't have been disappointed. But that Miller is Miller's been pretty good, bro. So in his position would he have started? But based off form, yeah. I mean, you're picking Aziz. The fullback situation has been pretty solid.
Why is my glasses got?
Kai Truan got picked as well, so that just shows you how good their centre back was doing. Their defensive line was doing. They had 2 out of their 4 centre backs. Yeah, but Atkinson, I thought his last sort of period when he came back in ahead of Talbot was very, very good.
He was good in the final. He
Man.
was definitely good in the final. I think he's got a decent amount of confidence, which I think helps him. But I like Miller. I really like Miller.
Strong boy, man. Big boy.
Yeah.
He's got a centre back physique playing fullback. Japan moving it around nicely. Man, I've played against Japan on some really bodgy, bumpy pitches, and they still make you feel like the pitch is flawless. That's why I really appreciate their play.
Went into most Australian high schools today. How popular is soccer? That's a good question. MNB, I would have no idea. Someone in the chat, can you tell us an answer to that? If you went into most Australian high schools today, how popular is soccer?
That's a good point.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh, mate.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Am I ahead of you, Jake, now maybe?
19, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I think we're right.
I'm literally, Rashid, I'm 5 seconds behind what you see on screen.
Yeah.
Sorry, 5 seconds ahead, I should say. You guys will be ahead in real time because there's a delay from what me and Rashid say to each other to what filters to YouTube and Twitch. Plus, we're watching on 10 Play, which might actually be behind what's on 10 Bold as well. But we found 10 Play is slightly ahead of Paramount. So, if you guys want to be at the same point, just look at the time on the screen.
I think I've under-eaten today. So, Tino, I think you're right, man. I need to smash some rice.
Do you just always have food there? Like, are you cooking in bulk or something?
No, that's an issue tonight. That's an issue tonight.
Are you ordering in as well?
I don't know if I have enough hunger to order a whole meal.
So what's going on through your head?
I've got banana bread in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I might have heaps of banana bread. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. I don't know what else I can have.
Oh, what's going on, Carter?
Make some noodles.
Maybe
I'll hit up some noodles, bro. Some ramen noodles.
But ramen noodles, bro. Have you ordered them before off Uber Eats?
No. Have you ever had the red packet of noodles? I believe they are
yes,
Thai.
I know. I know what you're going to say.
Are they Thai?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know the ones that are round. It's like a round pack.
Round?
Oh, no. Talking about different things.
Nah.
Good evening, Ollie.
Ramen goes hard. Yes, Wacko Jacko. Remember growing up in the 80s and St. Ives, high school was only AFL. It took a school to fold and merge with my old high school to start adding real football at an AFL school, St. Joseph's College.
Yeah, Carter, I'm a couple seconds ahead of you.
Queensland schools will run programs, but league is still number one.
Rashid, just go with your gut feeling now of the first 22 minutes on the possession stats. Let's see how close you get just off your eye, because I've got them right in front of me.
I'd say, probably like 72% Japan.
3% off, bro. 75% to 25% possession. They've had 100 more passes than the Socceroos in the first 22 minutes.
And it's not in their back third. It's sort of middle to front third.
And that, you're spot on there. They're playing a lot of safety balls. Like they're keeping the ball. So their pass accuracy is a lot higher. But out of the 53 passes we've had, 66% have been retained. So they're going at a 90% pass accuracy. We're going at 66. So we are tired, panicking, and lacking some fluidity.
Yeah. Wait, I just realised someone just said it. Jackson Irvine not playing is a big out. What's going on there?
Must have a goal. Let me do some research, man. Surgery. There you go.
What?
And end of season, bro.
Surgery
The guy's been
what?
running K's.
Bro, that's such a big out. Hey, how clutch has he been for Socceroos, man? Like, just big moments.
Just rock solid, man.
This is a big game.
Mr. 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, but big goals in big moments, you know? Important performances and stuff.
Surely we have a Twitch stream for Albania versus Serbia.
Bro, that's going to be wild.
That's going to be a big game.
When is that? Aleksivka. I love your name too. Is this a must win? I believe we can draw, but it will make it very difficult for us, I believe.
Jerome's joining in the second half. This is let's be real, this is a must win because it's on home soil. So
yeah.
And we're not qualified. So that's the mentality. But if we don't, we still have a chance, but this will really solidify everything.
Tino, Rice and Jim tomorrow. Yes, brother. Albania win, inshallah.
I don't know, man. I low key
Where
like.
is Baldy, man?
I low key like the kit. I ain't gonna lie. Hrustic must be injured or something, bro. There's no way we're not picking Hrustic, bro. He's playing at a team. I swear I saw him celebrating on the field not long ago. Gavin's baldy. I forget the name of his team. What's his team called? Salernitana? No.
Do you think it's a factor of has he put all workhorses out there today?
Well, yeah.
Borello, I know he is. Like he's an absolute nightmare to play. Like he just runs so much off the ball to defend. I mean, defensively.
Hrustic hasn't played much, man. I just don't know. I'd pick Hrustic every day of the week.
I think, Jake, you maybe have an affinity towards him because of a couple games that we watched together where he was kind of on.
Decisive.
I can't remember what the games were.
And he
made a difference.
Whether he starts or not, it's like, okay, Papa's call, but you have him just always in the squad because of his X factor. He seems like the guy that, if we get a 90th minute pen in the World Cup, he's the kind of guy that would take it. Or the guy that might be able to create a decisive pass. So I think it's always valuable. Like at this level, he doesn't go into his shell, which is what I kind of like. But maybe the consistency is Popper's priority. Liam Higgins, man. Is he on the beers? Tell Popovich he needs to shave his head.
Against Saudi was cooking, needs some silk in the team. Yes, I think it was against Saudi that we watched him. Any thoughts on the J League and could it be the best league in Asia? I'll be honest, I haven't watched it since I was in Korea. But when I was in Korea, I would say the average was higher and the average of the player was higher than anywhere else. But the top teams in Korea would definitely give the top teams in Japan a run for their money. Like John Book, Ulsan. Can't remember the big teams at that time. Who else was like up there? But those two plus maybe one other that's doing well at the time.
Rashid,
give them a run for their money.
Were you answering, is the J League the best league in Asia? Just then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask that. A few people disagreeing with my Hrustic point of view. Sam saying, I get where Jake's coming from, but I think football's moving on from these kind of players too. What do you mean by that, Sam? Like, I get maybe Hrustic in this game would maybe a waste. You'd rather have some runners. But do you mean like the technical 10 is out of the game? What do you mean exactly?
Here we go. This is a bit better. Oh, no.
Oh, geez. Here they come.
Just as I've said that.
Here they come at speed. Here they come at speed.
Oh, my gosh.
Great bit of running by the 8 there.
That's what you get. That's what you get for leaving holes.
Do you know what, bro,
Wow.
Rashid? Isn't that important? While, look at the 9 here and the left winger keeping their positions, running, moving, and then the defenders, even though they're on their back foot, they're pushing the line back and they can't commit because their players are staying out of the...
Yeah. Yeah, I think if Japan start to commit more players forward, it's going to create much more problems for us because we're not really creating any threat going forward the other way. So if they start to get more confident, commit players forward, and numerically combat our, protect the box mentality at this point. But you know what? Counter to my opinion, was the moment that we just saw now where the Socceroos tried to step out a little bit, tried to press a little bit, and they played through, and then they're almost straight on goal. Probably the best chance of the game. So maybe I'm wrong.
Wonder how Shirky will fit in the Prem. Oh, man. Potentially like a glove. I think if he's not a pressing player or a pressing machine, to what someone's saying, he will be pretty soon under Pep. Oh, my God. Jeez, a bit of panic there. Thank you for the follow, Rambo. I tell you what, I will we got to probably change something going into the second half, but Popper might be somewhat content.
By the way, Booters, if you look at the sponsor that's the main sponsor in the background, like along the barricade things there, neom.com. If you haven't seen it, Google neom.com right now and have a look at it. Or go to their Instagram. Very interesting.
Mr. Tino, thank you for the donation.
Thank you, Tino. Love you, brother. Hey, Rambo Jr. Hey, Jake, do you know who that is, bro?
No.
All love to Rashid and Jakey boy, best streamers on earth. Rambo Jr. Bro, do you remember Ernesto that I lived with in Argentina?
Yes, briefly.
That's him. He said he couldn't get into the chat yesterday when I was on.
Oh, shout out
here.
Ernesto. Hey, Ernesto, I was
Brother,
actually hearing a story. I don't know if he watched the podcast with Ellie, but there was a story about, was it Ernesto who got, you thought was disappeared in Argentina?
Yes, it was him.
Where were you?
By the way, we talked about this guy yesterday in our podcast when we thought he got lost, or we thought he was done for. Maybe it was on the Patreon one, Jake. Was it?
Oh, it might have been. It might have been on the Patreon. Yes, Patreon listeners, people that aren't Rashid, actually. Do you want to link the Patreon in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, Rashid will send you a link. It is $10 a month, where you'll get extra kind of benefits as part of the Suited and Booted club. But what we will definitely be providing is there'll be a private Discord chat, and you'll get an extra pod a week. So there's an extra hour with Ellie Menjum on our Patreon now, which a lot of people have watched and love and commented on within Patreon. But for those that don't know, if you're not following our socials or you haven't seen it, it's plastered everywhere. But there's an extra pod in there. It might have been in that we were talking some deep stuff about Argentina, which was really cool. Drogba doesn't have OnlyFans. Oh. Set piece might be...
Guys, I've just dropped the links into the chat. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I actually can't send it because I'm not... How can I do this? Jake, I'm going to send it to you, bro.
Okay.
Because I can't send it. Because I'm not...
I'll put it in... I'll put it...
That's
all right. I'll put it in at halftime, bro. Just because I don't want to fucking... Right. I don't want to lose the stream.
Yep. All right.
Here we go. We do have a really good goal difference too. So, there may be a view from Popper that is content with sitting behind the ball, but a set piece could be our in tonight. Teague on the set pieces.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Come on, lads.
Good ball in.
Hey, by the way, hey, Booters, can I just put some emotional weight to this game for you guys, so you guys can understand how important this game is? This game could essentially dictate whether we get to go to the World Cup next year. Like, actually put that into your brain. Us as content creators, you guys as fans, or whatever you want to go as, if you're thinking of going, or if you're thinking of just watching our content while we're over there, this game is riding on that.
Someone said we're so arse. Fab goes, I'll sub to Patreon, but not going to lie, 3-hour podcast when you have a 9 to 5 and other podcasts to keep up with is hard. No doubt, man. I think the 3-hour podcasts are crazy, but because of this reason. However, we have a large number of people that keep asking us to do 3-hour pods. So, and sometimes we just get lost in it. Someone said 3-hour podcast during my 9 to 5 is a godsend. There you go. Hey, Lord's Green Lantern. What's the next fancy dress for the next stream? Ooh.
What's a Green Lantern mean?
I don't know if you're called Green Lantern.
Top?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that what they mean?
Yeah. But they're asking what your next fancy dress will be on pod.
I have to think about it, bro. I might wear some Vincennes kit. out of respect. Where the heck is Chrissy Kiosis? Mate, I don't know what he's doing right now, but I don't know if you know this, but actually, no, I won't reveal his personal life. Rambo, just have a look at his Instagram.
Yeah, Green Lantern's a superhero. Also, someone saying, yeah, what if we beat Saudi? What's the difference? Because we've got to go to Saudi and win. So, you know, this is probably a better condition for the Socceroos to play in. Rash wearing a wig sitting on his car, though. Yeah, that was funny. I still can't get over the Yeezy 3 combo here, bro.
Well, it's not. Someone said in the chat, not sure if you've already figured it out, but the Japan kit sponsor has nothing to do with Kanye. It is a Japanese brand collab with Adidas.
Oh, so it just looks like Yeezy? That I was going to say, bro, no one's putting Yeezy on top on a... I thought Adidas got rid of it and shit. But Y3, I thought was a symbol for it.
So did I. Let's see. Y3.
We def should have lost to Saudi in Melbourne, man. Yeah, we were at that game. We got absolutely bullied.
What does what? Oh, bro. It's Yohi Yamamoto.
Okay. Really cool, man. I would like to see the Socceroos do something cool like that, man. I don't know if we have any affiliation with anyone.
Well,
what a strike!
Not a brand.
Japan go close, the closest they have to scoring in the first half with a 30-yard strike that just sailed past the left of the post. Ryan was at full stretch. Let's see if he had it covered, man. That is a beautiful hit. He kind of got beaten, man, but outside of the post.
Wow, what a sick brand. Wow, man. That's sick. Lord Mahazi wears Everton tops live on Twitch. That's until I get my other vintage tops, Tino. Y3 is a Japanese artist. He did Real Madrid away in 2016. The Dragon kit. If you know, you know. Real Madrid 2016 away. I'll look that up right now.
At the halfway through the 37-minute mark here, and it feels like it's been all Japan, but the Socceroos are standing strong. Really, they haven't had any clear-cut chances besides shots from distance.
Are you sure, Robert, that that's accurate? Because it looks like a pretty basic Real Madrid top 2016 away jersey. It's like a grey one with yellow stripes.
Oh, that's a long one. Rash,
Everyone
Jake.
says hi, boys. 38 minutes, yeah.
In the Champions League final, you guys said,
Third
why do
kit.
top-level players just look nicer, sharper, more coordinated than A-League guys? I have an answer for this, but it is very detailed. Where's the best place to share it with you? Here? How detailed are we talking, man?
Probably on our Discord.
Can you...
Oh, yeah. Do it here if possible.
Can you summarize it well? Let's go back to the stats board here.
Guys in the chat that are talking about this Real Madrid 2016 third kit, are you talking about this, if you can see that?
Jirogba might be joining in the second half. Guys, he's been deep in editing. We did have a bit of a delay. Oh, it's Uber Eats here, baby.
Maybe. No, I'm not ordering Uber Eats for the love.
Hello, just a level 3. Thank you so much.
For the love of Gad. Good football. Good football. they're solid defensively and in transition, Japan. They really are. And I don't think they, to be honest, I don't think they look too dangerous going forward. They really don't. They're good in possession. They're techie. But defensively and in transition, when we win the ball, that immediate press, and even once they're set up and we get a bit further forward, I don't think, have we even had a chance on goal or off goal?
We had a set piece that went wide of the post. I'll give you the stats now. Bro, 72 possessions still. We've had 1 shot. They've had 5 shots. No shots on target for Japan, which is disappointing if you've had 72% possession and you're going at 180 more passes than us. That just shows they're playing a little bit safer, but they've still had 5 chances.
So that's a pretty good sign for us, to be fair.
Yeah, the concern for us, the longer the game goes on, we need to get above 28% possession, don't we?
Yeah, it's that transition, man. Hey, Jake, look at this top. It's pretty sick. That's the top. That looks much more like what you're talking about.
Whoa.
The dragon on it.
Whoa.
I need to get that one.
Yeah,
Hey, Tino, what do you reckon? Do you reckon I add that in, I break my rule and have 2 Real Madrid kits on my collection hit list?
Yeah, need to.
Yep, we got you, Tino. Need to turn this game into a slog. It's been too easy for them. Maybe later in the second half. Not right now. I think it's too early to start kicking people. Because then again, you start getting yellow cards. Starts to be difficult to tackle people. We've also got another game and a few players on yellow cards. Well done, Miloš. Well done, lad. We've been organised. It's the game plan, really. Who would win in a 1v1 soccer, Rash or Jake? Well, Jake, because he's playing at the moment. And I'm 92 kilograms. And who is faster and got more flair? Again, Jake. But I will kick him. So I'll make it hard for him. Lads, I have to disagree. Saudi were quite poor against us. We defs deserved the points that night. Their left back from Roma was def's best on ground that day, though. I reckon I'm going to try to get some noodles into this. Oh, here we go. Corner. They're not going to... Can we get them on the break, maybe? 42nd minute. If we can get them on the break here, this could be big. Here we go. Can we get out? Go. We don't want the break either, so I'm not sure exactly what the game plan is. I'm not sure how we're planning on hurting them. If we're sitting off, and then we're also not playing on the counter. Man. Hey. I know Barello's not a hold-up striker, but as a team now, maybe the service that he's getting, it might need to be more on his safe side, or it might be him, but we need to let that one stick. Centre-backs are just coming in and stepping in and winning that ball back too easily. Game plan is to bore them to sleep. That could be it at this point.
Gabla.
Gavinho's in. Man.
What time you got at?
Gavinho.
What is it? 44s?
44-20 now.
Hey, I'm a little bit behind. That's all right.
How was training, bros?
Yeah, all good, mate.
Where are you playing?
We got the
Gab,
Buddhas in the chat.
where are you playing this week, Gabs?
Boy, it's big game this week. Massive game. First versus fourth.
Oh, really?
So we're playing at home.
Where
Yeah,
are you guys
playing
fourth?
Yeah, we're playing fourth, man. 4 points behind
you're
top.
first?
Nah, we're fourth.
Oh.
We're playing Mornington.
Ooh.
All the old English dogs still walking around over there.
Mm.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Kieran Dover plays for Mornington. Jay
that's
Davies.
he.
Yeah.
Kieran Dover. I remember that
Yeah.
bloke. I ordered dumplings because of Jake. Lucas said,
bro.
Really?
Look at these
I had a
dumplings I've
little,
got, bro.
I
had
can't
a,
see.
Look
I
at
can't
that.
see your
I just-
camera, Jake. I've got the chat popped out.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys, look at
same.
that, bro. There's chili, vinegar, and soy sauce in this, man. Woo! Hey, Gab.
I had a souvlaki, man. My breath smells like tzatziki or whatever it's called.
Ming wouldn't like that.
I know she's not happy.
That's not fair to Ming.
I know she's here next to me. She's
Here we
not
go.
happy.
Oh,
Gab. Japan have had like over 70% possession the whole first half.
Really?
Yeah, they've had no shots on target, but
Jake, you know how halftime, guys. Jake, you know how I mentioned the red noodles, the ramen?
yeah.
That's the one.
Wait.
Gav, can you see my screen?
Oh,
Yeah, I can.
Shin.
Oh,
Okay,
Have you had
yeah,
that
yeah.
before?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. We had that going to Asian Champions League on the flight, and we had it. We could have it as many times as we wanted, and I remember me and Costa had like 5 packets.
Is
So good.
did your prawn chili come yet?
I'm gonna see if I can get some food, guys. Give me 1 second.
Rash, did your prawn? Oh, okay.
What are you talking about, Gav? What did you order?
What
You
was that,
ordered
Gav?
prawn- Did you order? Did your prawn chili come?
Prawn chili? Is that a joke?
That you ordered when we went to the game.
Prawn chili. Oh,
Amazon.
the sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not sure how you're supposed to eat it. Are you supposed to cook it?
No.
Oh,
You
you
just-
eat it as topping.
Yeah, bro. You just put it on top. Whatever needs a bit of extra spice.
Oh, okay. We've been eating it wrong.
Yeah. Oh, you've been
We've been
cooking
cooking
it.
with it. Yeah.
Nah. Ming's pissing herself.
Yeah.
Thoughts on
That's
Azani?
Helen's fault, actually. She looked at it and said, that doesn't look like it should be cooked. I mean, that doesn't look like it should be eaten raw.
Full sugar cokes for
1
me,
second,
mate.
guys. I'll be back.
Thoughts on Daniel Arzani move to Scotland? Well, I feel like he's done Scotland already. It might be good for him to be in Europe. He's 26. But I think he was going to leave the A-League. I don't know. Scotland. I'd like to maybe see him go somewhere else. A bit more of a ball-playing country, I guess. But where was he linked with? It was Hearts, wasn't it? I'm not too sure where they're at. A lot of the boys going to Aberdeen is quite good because Aberdeen got into Europe.
I can't
so-
see the chat room.
Gav, what's that on
Sure.
your head?
This is Ming's big scarf she's been making. Been knitting away
Oh, wow.
for the winter.
Oh, nice.
Bro, today, have you got heaters down at Sandy in the change rooms?
No, definitely not.
Bro, Malvin's change room have to be one of the coldest. It's the one change room I've ever been in that I actually don't want to shower because it's so cold.
Do you shower after training?
Well, I have to. But, like, it's the one time where I'm like, probably like 5 times this year, I've just been like, fuck it. And I just go home and shower at
Hey,
home.
the next gen's different, man. We've got the young kids in our team. They don't shower.
They don't shower. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
one of them we asked, why don't you shower, bro? Like, what's up? He goes, bro, I don't want to get my dick out in front of like a bunch of old guys. And we're like, man, back in the day, if we didn't do that, like, we were put down.
Far out.
So he leaves.
That's hectic,
he
man.
leaves, bro. What can you
Because
say
we
to
have
him,
that
bro?
too. I know. What do you do?
Thanks, Brent, for the follow.
But yeah, man. To be fair, our showers are good, but we need like heaters or something, man. It's so cold, bro.
Bro, it's taking a turn, man, how cold it is.
Yeah. This last week, ridiculous. Where can I check the comments on this, Jake? On my
Carter says to you, buy a heater for the room, and then someone goes, "You're on big money."
What do they reckon? Booters? Did the booters reckon I need to buy a heater for the?
Well, Carter wrote, "You're on big money, Baldy. Buy one."
Far out.
Hey,
Oh,
Carter,
I put
Gav
it
wore
in
the
my-
captain's armband on the weekend. Maybe he's got to lead by example, buy a portable heater for the lads.
I might have to, get the armband on. Might have to lead by example. Just get in there.
It is getting cold here, though, man. Gav does have a point. It's starting to freeze in the night. It's
It's
around this time
starting
of
to
year
freeze.
where you regret playing state league or NPL football. Gary,
I want
thanks
to
for
know:
the follow.
do the booters do the double neck warmer? I'm doing the neck warmer and then the neck warmer as a beanie.
I'm not that
I'm getting
cold.
double. No, I hate it, bro.
Yeah.
I do the gloves and all.
And you're repping red boots, man. You're a pop star out there, huh?
Yeah. State one, what a place.
Hey, do you have your boots on you? Can we see them?
Yeah, I'll put them on now for the booters.
Oh, because they are very. Let's say they're influenced by the team we're playing tonight, the Japanese.
Let's let me box it. I'll box it and then I'll unbox it for the booters.
All right, yeah, do that.
Oh yeah, I can see the chat now.
That says more about the old gen that we want to shower after training. I mean, what does it say? Hygiene? It's also like it's part of being in a team, bro. Like you stick around the club a bit more. You don't rush off, etc. Go make a hot chocolate, Sammy. Guys, booters, why don't we all get in the chat here? Everyone give you 2 cents on the game. If you're a popper, are you making any changes? Are you content? Like, obviously, as a single half, it was pretty poor. But for the holistic picture of the World Cup, points accumulated here, very important. A win is vital. But what are we feeling? Would you make any changes? Look at the 30% possession to 70%. 318 passes to Australia's 136. So Japan's still passing at an accuracy of around 90%. We're getting absolutely bullied all over the pitch, to be honest. So what do we do? It was only a half of football. In the scheme of things, like, it is what it is, man. We can still get a win, set pieces. But we need some fluidity in the game, man. Like, put the foot on the ball, create some movement, some time.
Are you getting this built up? Yeah. Can you check the chat?
You're using my computer.
Are you gonna have it on your phone? What about some of the comments here, man? I like it.
What are you saying, Gav?
Someone says they do the double sock for training. To be
Hey,
fair,
boys.
I used to do the double sock when I had the mercurial vapors. I do the double sock for extra cushion. Made no sense.
Boys, sorry to just cut you off there. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing out there because I'm making a bit of a meal for myself, right? So I've got these vermicelli noodles.
Right.
Right, so I've got vermicelli noodles, and then I've decided to do a bit of a concoction of flavors.
Oh,
So
wow.
I've got soy sauce.
Yep.
I'm going to boil the water and then just create almost like a soup to put the noodles in and cook them in. I've got hoisin.
So you're ramening your own vermicelli.
Yeah, I've got sweet soy. I've got fish sauce, which is an interesting inclusion, but I thought bit of fish sauce never disappoints. And then Gav, I've got your crispy prawn chili there. Drop in there for a bit of spice. So,
Give us a
man.
spice ranking.
so I've tried to go sweet, sour. I'm going to put some lemon in as well. Sweet, sour. I'll put some salt and then chili. What's that, Jake? Gav, what did you say?
Give us a spice ranking 1 to 10. How much spice it was?
All right, I'll tell you. 1 sec. I've got to go cook it.
So yeah, all right. Everyone's just seen that on the YouTube, so they can see the prawns chili. What was it on Amazon?
Huh? There's vermicelli, soy, sweet soy, hoisin, fish sauce,
Ooh,
and crispy prawn chili. I will
Crispy
check back
prawn
in with the
chili.
flavors and how it tastes in 5 minutes. I can't even carry this stuff.
I do agree with Sports Informer about Popper. I also agree with Guillermo Espinosa that I need to move more on the pitch. Totally agree with that.
Trying to make a classy mee goreng. Yeah, that was a gourmet mee goreng he just said, right? He's just using different noodles, sprucing it up. Let's see. We'll see the end product. Gav, did you have an unboxing for us?
Yeah, I do. I was just waiting for Rash to come back. I'm also just looking through the comments. Look at Roy Family Adventures. Underfloor heating in the bathroom. Game changer. That I've only seen that at rich people's houses. But he reckons it's cheap to install in a reno. That could be something. Wacko Jacko, love to see you back, man. You've been in every live. Respect to you, Wacko Jacko. Your name, always here, mate. I don't know, Jakey. I don't know where the Discord chat is. How do I find that?
You're on Discord now. I'm not actually sure. I'm not. That's not showing on the thing. I've still got to be invited to that. Actually, Rashid's. We can ask Rashid that when he comes back. Duke needs a focal point for the ball. Yeah, I mean Duke's similar to Varello in some regards, though. He's like a defensive forward that can pop up with a goal, isn't he? So. He's great at international level because he works so tirelessly off the ball. But Rashid said that's exactly what Borello brings as well. Love watching along with you too, Jacko. Legend.
Jacko, I was just going to say that because you put in that comments. A few people have messaged us and just said it's been really nice. It's like we're all sitting in the room together watching a game and just talking banter. So I'm glad we can make that feel like we're doing that with you boys.
Oi, Gav, someone said to in the Discord today, or they commented on the podcast with Ellie, saying, I forgot that I felt like I was in the room with you guys when you were talking. And then when the pod finished, I realized that I was at home.
That's bad. That must have been some good weed. I mean, that must have been a good shot.
Jake, if interested, my answer about the top European players got lost a bit high with other comments. Oh, okay. Apologies. Let me go in. What are you on Twitch? I am definitely interested. Let me have a gaze, brother. Damn, where is it, man?
Have you seen my other Zooms? My shop ones? Really?
I can't find it, bro.
Rash back or not?
Nah. I can't find the comment. Sorry, bro. Jake, did you play with anyone in the current Socceroos squad? Yeah, I played with Milosh, played with Matty Ryan. Who else is currently... I think I played with a few. I played with Jackson Irvine, but he's not in the squad, is he? I think out of the starting 11, those guys. Oh, I played against Aziz, but not with him. But the other guys, like, full played with. Milosh and Tags, I live with at the AIS. Does Rash make his bed? Do you reckon that's made, by the way? Or do you reckon that's like the quick make where like underneath it is just chaos and you've just pulled everything together and thrown the pillows at the back?
Rash is what?
Someone said, does Rash make his bed? And I was just saying, do you reckon that's just a quick makeup job where like underneath the sheets are everywhere?
Fuck, it's fucking tiny on my iPhone, but I definitely think he's done some work there.
I can smell his room from here. P-Block boy, that's the best. You can smell the Asian infusion coming through.
Give us a scent. Give us a scent breakdown. What can you smell?
Yeah, copy paste, please, bro. Apologies, there's a lot of people in the chat. Curtin looks like a Russian jail cell. Hey, man, does the job.
What's going on here? That's his studio bed. Yeah, that's where we actually film the pod, guys.
Menios, put it in the chat now. I'm on Twitch. I tend to have the chat connected together on my stream setup so I can just see it here. Because if I go back through Twitch and YouTube, it's for some reason it slows down the 10 play stream and then it stuffs up the time. So I don't usually jump into the apps.
How's this turn? It's not turning nice.
Looks like the Black Mirror season. Hey, man, leave my boy Rash alone. Would you keep Popovich as manager? It's his house. Well, put it this way, man. Remember when Popper came in, where we were? We were going backwards, and Arnie walked away purely off a discussion he had with Wayne Bennett saying, I can't get any more out of the players. Like, they've lost the connection. He felt it was the right time. We were in the shit. We win tonight. We're practically going to the World Cup. So from that point of view, that's his job. We also... Is this the greatest Socceroo team of all time? Probably not. But he's unearthing a lot of talent, a lot of debutants, and managing to progress the nation closer to the biggest tournament in the world. So from that aspect, like, let's not jump to conclusions. We're not going to go and, have 70% the ball all the time. Although in this game, I would like us to. Japan has always been a possession team. Boyle and Tigi off. Gav, I'm just zoned in on a Japanese player coming off the bench, running into the team. Now the Socceroos are running on.
Papa's just talking to the two boys now.
Okay, I'm just ahead of you.
What do we think of the kits, man? Look, the Y3s on the freaking...
Yeah, we thought that was Yeezy, but it's a Japanese designer that's collabed with Adidas.
Far out. But to be fair, the Socceroos jersey, that could be up there with the best ever, man.
Yeah, it's unique, huh?
It's like a new style. Just goes off.
All right. I've got my finger on the pulse ready for kickoff here.
Whoa, let me show you this, folks. Ming's just cooked up some Thai tea.
Has
Look
she?
at that.
Shout out Ming, man.
Ming absolutely just on the winter nights.
Oh, as he was complaining about the lack of heating in one place, he's just getting Thai teas at home now, huh?
That's it. That's it. Where Rash has gone to bloody Vietnam. He's fucking cooking the fire over there.
Hey, Block Boy! Rash has burnt his 2-min noodles. That is, bro, he's making love to whatever he's making if that's been boiled before halftime.
Hard.
Rash just
I've
burnt
been
his
holding
noodles.
on these Mizuno
Here we
drops
go.
for you guys.
Here we go, bro. Hey,
Here he is.
Rashid. Rashid, bro.
I thought we
Rashid.
landed in fucking Hanoi, mate.
Rashid, you have been copping some heat here. So the latest comments are funniest. Rashid for sure has burnt his 2-min noodles. So we've just said you've been making love to him. People were asking if your bed was made. There was a lot of hits going on about the room.
The
behind
bed is made, yeah, of course.
But
I think I've overdone the spice.
oh, this is good. This is good. He's gonna overheat on stream.
Bro, when you can smell the heat, that's a problem. And I can smell chili, bro. So I've gone 2 teaspoons and it's just overbearing, I feel. This is my first bite, by the way.
The time on screen of mine
Look
is
at it
dead
already,
on.
bro. Right. Bro,
Well, I
that
haven't
thing is
clicked
steaming.
off.
Have you turned off the fire or what? It's still fucking cooking in the bowl.
Menios DM booting about, and Gav or Rashid can read it out.
What? Sorry.
One of the chat members, Menios, was saying that he asked us. Remember when we watched the Champions League final? How we're just saying why did the players? I think Rashid posed the question. Why do the players just look so much more calm, technically gifted, athletic? And he had an answer, and it was a long one. So he's sending it into the
Boy,
booting
sorry,
about.
I have cooked up an absolute storm here.
Yeah, good.
I've made noodles that rival Mega Ring.
Can you give us like as close as you can? Can we see the flavor in that, or is it? Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
don't-
steaming, man. That's steaming.
Oh my gosh, hold on, boys.
Oh, Socceroos
at?
get their first bit
Ah,
of movement going forward. Aziz Bates with a right foot strike that was well and truly out of harm's way, but Boyle with a nice little move.
What time are you boys at? I'm way too far behind.
Gav, on my stream, can you see my stream? Or are you not watching it? Because then I'll tell you.
I've got my phone glued.
Oh, here. So, Gav, we're at 48, 08, 09, 10,
Oh,
11.
Okay, we're a minute behind here.
Okay.
oh, that's good play.
Here they come.
Yeah,
The
they're running at
Japs.
us. We're still okay though.
The
We've
Blue
got a lot of runs
Samurai.
back.
The Blue Samurai. Great defensive block by Deganek. Solid Milosh, as always. The game looks to have opened up a little bit. We're still parking 11 behind the ball, though. It looks like that's going to be the long-term strategy. Popper does not give a shite. It is all about qualifying. And this is probably the safest way to do it.
The beauty about this is if we score, we obviously just go back to the same game that we were playing. And they don't really look like
Hurting.
they don't really look like scoring.
Just the commentator's curse.
As I say this. But it's you're right, whoever said it before, it's that back three that secures it once they go past. But I do still think it's
Hey, Gav,
risky
do
way
you
to play.
do
They
you
haven't
want to?
been through that
Yeah.
clean, but
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Gav, do you want to do the unboxing now for Rashid?
Yeah, I was just going to wait for like an Ali Menja moment, as he said, when it's out for a corner or something like that. To
Ah, that's cool. All right, then we do have a DM from Bootin' About that needs to be read by Menios. So one of you want to take?
what? It's a DM where I'm booting about.
Yeah, because it keeps getting lost in Twitch. I don't know if it's too long or what, but
Oh, okay.
it's about why one of the Buddhas believes the European players look like
Careful,
almost total
careful.
different specimens.
My God.
Yeah, I'm at 50, 05, 06, 07, 08.
Gav, maybe you can grab. I just forgot. I need to add sesame oil in.
This guy, man, sesame oil. What hasn't he added to these noodles? Hey, Block Boy, what are your thoughts to that?
Fucking, you may as well put a bit of barbecue sauce in there.
Oh, the
Wow.
chat's going to hammer in for that. That's a nice little through ball, but way too much. Stream's going to end when he burns the house down. Rashid is he's brought in 2 bottles of stuff there. What hasn't he put in these noodles?
It's like just throwing everything against the wall, man.
Need Rash on Celebrity MasterChef. Blockboy's loving whatever you're doing over there. There's people finding it fascinating.
But you know what? You know why I could never go on one of those cooking shows? Because I love just a bunch of crap just thrown in, no organization whatsoever, and I don't think that flies on a cooking show.
Well, Rashid, right. So what you're referencing there is like a whole bunch of veg thrown in with some sort of meat and rice, potentially, right? But
Yeah, and also even just the flavors.
do you
complete
throw?
randomness.
Okay, so do you have a different flavor concoction in different meals, or are you just repetitive?
No. I do mix it up. Yeah, I mix it up. Yeah. But like, I'm the type of guy to put, for example, I don't know, like turmeric and soy sauce together. Like I'm mixing cuisines and cultures
He's a strange guy,
that
man.
should not be mixed. You know.
Hey, any Buddha out there willing to try some turmeric and soy sauce tonight? Please do in this second half, and let us know if Rashid is borderline insane or not.
And by the way, I've copped a lot of heat over the years for this. Like my brother's been at my neck for it. Like you should. It's completely taboo to mix cultures in food. By the way, not in general.
Hey, can someone please read the DM on Boot and About? Gav or Rashid?
I'll have a look. I just want to say to Mikhail, I have seen it. I just honestly, this week's been so hectic for me. Even last week, I didn't even make a video on goals of the week. So I do have a few catching up on, but I try to go week by week just to let you guys know. But yeah, as you can see for the booters, behind the scenes, this week has been absolutely hectic. That's why there's no videos being made. But we will be back. They will be back to some commentaries. Don't worry. All right, I'm going on Buden now. Jesus Christ, Buden. That many fucking hectic in here. So where is it? What's his name? What's his name?
Menios starts with M. It'll be an essay on European footballers.
Oh no, a chili flake's just gone in between my keyboard.
Yes, love that, boys. When are we getting the Aurelio Vidmar potty? Man, that's not a bad idea. I could inquire about it. Viddy's
Is it
Viddy's a
Many?
bit of a straight
Holy
shooter, man. Very serious. So I don't know if you guys would love that pod as much as you think you would.
Many's asked me. I haven't read this much since I was in school.
Oh, okay. It's that bit. It's
Are
that
you working
hectic.
at school?
Peppermania. Thank you for the follow.
I'll have a quick read.
Gab,
First
Sri
part of the
Lanka with the
answer is
big 1-0 win. Up the Lanks. Someone wrote.
Yes, come on, all me boys down there. Wade Dex, Jack Hinge.
Jack Hinge profile. There we go. Oh, I'm plate boozing. Here we go.
All right, boys, I'll give it a try. Here he goes.
Good lads.
Many reckons. First part of the answer is in the body type. Top European players have higher amount of muscle mass down lower. Jesus, it must mean they got big 3 legs. In their legs, hips, and core, instead of their arms and shoulders. Whereas
Agreed.
a lot of Australians are essentially a bit top heavy. Everyone wants a lower center of gravity, but when you add upper body mass, it raises your center of gravity higher. Shocks me how so many people don't realize this and therefore neglectively affect their balance and agility, change of direction and speed off the mark. Notice I said mass, not strength. Strength can be built without upper body mass. Also, top European players carry a lot less body fat. Where I went to Europe to play in the lower European leagues, after playing MPL, I was one of the lowest skin folds in my MPL team. And my new team in Europe, I had one of the highest skin folds in the team. My skin folds were 41 at the time, approximately 10/11% body fat, I think. Second part of the answer is technical, but I'll message you guys on the Patreon for that answer. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man.
That's
Appreciate
a great
it.
breakdown, man. And you know what? I don't disagree with it. I think the muscle mass in the lower half of the body, I think, is accurate. And I was just thinking about that while Gavin was reading that out. I wonder. Now, this is a wild statement to suggest that Australian players may be doing this. But do we think that because women in Australia tend to like musclier upper halves
Oh, Japan. Ball over the
more
top to
than they
Ryan.
do in a lot of other countries, that makes male soccer players in Australia more inclined to do upper body weights that have nothing to do with their football?
Well,
Just a question.
Can I just say Ming agrees? But can I just say
Did you say Ming agrees?
Ming agrees?
With what I just said,
Yeah.
Shout out Ming. That was like a deeply technical football discussion. And she's going, yeah, he's right.
But I think also that the gym culture in Australia is very, very big compared to your Europeans and South American countries, right? Like you go to South America and a shitty gym here is top tier over there.
what?
A shitty gym here is top tier over there.
Yeah.
So also the training or the way of training here in terms of just general gyms is so much higher, and the quality, and it's so much more absorbed in our culture for you to go to the gym.
Yeah, true.
In general, right?
I wonder why that is. Where that comes from. Why in Australia we are obsessed with everyone being super fit. It's obviously a worldwide thing now that's going on.
But even I feel
The health and fitness movement, but it's very strong in Australia.
Very strong, bro.
I just think it comes back to they train at a higher level more consistently, touch the ball more, and they play more games too. There's better players, man, because like there's a lot of Socceroos that play in Europe, and like, is there a huge difference at times? Caroline Carnegie could be a pod one day. What was the biggest difference to you two as Japan come forward between, say, the style of training you guys had as juniors and youth footballs in Australia to River Plate when you were there in Argentina? Because it's differences, right? That there can make big differences. But what was the real differences that you felt? Gav or Rashid?
Well, I think technically the good players in Australia were on a similar level, or at least close to the South Americans. But I would say physically, everyone was nowhere near them.
Right.
I you know what I want to say too, because I see it a lot now that I'm coaching, and I think it's the most difficult thing to coach is the hunger, bro. Like the hunger over there to constantly
which plays into the aggression and the physicality.
Yeah. Like here, I feel like players will be like, yeah, I work hard, whatever. But I can't explain the hunger, what the kids had over there.
It was a bit more like, yeah, well, I mean, after I watched that Once in a Lifetime Argentina doco, it makes a bit more sense, man. It's like, when people say football's in like a country's blood, I mean, it cannot be more aligned to Argentina than any other country.
Yeah.
Like, that is, so like, I feel like, their country was in serious political damage before their World Cup. And then they started playing better at the World Cup and everyone started being nicer to each other. That's how important the game was there.
So we've just gone to a long throw as a tactic for an assist.
Yeah,
there,
which
is interesting.
International level long throws. Hey, do you know what actually though? Speaking of this fixture, do you remember how Japan threw sort of in a one-on-one tight angle? Milos closes the angle well.
Oi.
Do you know how we scored? Gab, can you remember how Tim Cahill scored the first goal against Japan?
I remember. Of course.
Do you remember how did it happen?
True, bro.
It was a long throw.
Ricky Neal out wide, big throw into the box, drops for Tim Cahill.
Bang.
Timothy Cahill. Hey, by the way, guys, and I know this is slightly off topic. This is one of the best noodles you would have ever eaten in your whole bloody life.
Will you put the recipe in the chat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Rashid could ever really write down a recipe. I think it's all in his head.
I can't actually access both chats.
Oh, don't worry. You've kind of already said it anyway. A couple subs coming on for Japan. 61 minutes in.
Tino, that's not a shot on goal, bro. It wasn't on target, so let's not give him stats.
Oh, bro, this number 10, if it's who I think it is, I need to see the name. Is that the number 10? It's not the number 10 that was at Real Madrid and then went to Real Sociedad, or was at Barca and went to Real Sociedad, no?
Oh, yeah, the youngster.
Is it him?
Kubo.
Is that his name?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm excited to see where this guy's at, man. Kubo.
Yeah, this guy's a baller, man.
See, bro, the amount of players Japan have, their starting 11 is going to be lethal. I don't know defensively the players they have, but midfield onwards, whoa, man. Stacked. Yeah. Have you, or will you try get Tim Cahill on the pod? No, we haven't tried, but we'd love to. I think also Cahill's living in Qatar, which makes it a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Tim Cahill will only come if you offer big bucks. Tawarat Sumida Kubo.
Sam.
Let's watch 27 minutes from this Razzler.
Yep.
Gav, I'm going to put you on Kubo Watch and just tell me what you're seeing from the 10, bro, because you know a position well that he plays.
What about Miller? Miller wearing the Skechers. Are the Buddhas about the Skechers or not?
Skechers?
Yeah, he's got the Skechers on. He's got the Hurricanes.
What, boots?
What are you guys thinking about? Yeah.
Are they boots?
Yeah, bro. They're boots. Skechers have made it boot.
Oh, my God. I don't think I'd ever wear them. Jeez, that pass, that's what Japan do well. As soon as they lose it, this is because they got so much energy, their transition is so good. Have you guys done any pods with an NSL legend? Yo, have we?
An NSL legend? That's a decent question.
That's not a bad idea too, by the way. Because there'd be some great characters and stories. I mean, Archie played in the NSL, but like obviously he's more associated with the A-League.
If there is an NSL legend, who do they want on? That's the question.
Wow, this is big. Jake, when I played against Marco Marin when he was at Olympiacos. Okay, Marinos, where did you play? Pause. If you just drop and you played against Olympiacos and Marco Marin. He was skinny as, but so strong on the ball and agile and balanced. Bicep curls, bench presses don't make you strong in that way. It's leg, power, and core. Yeah, I mean, also players at that size have to figure it out how to be strong. I mean, Hazard is a great example. Those low center of gravity plays that you spoke of. That's the beauty of football. The way you have to defend players can allow smaller players to be strong because you can't actually push people. So you have to use body work so your body can be strong. Kubo with a move. Nice.
They're looking for him as well. That's a sign of a good player. That's what Kevin Muskin said to me one time. Every time they get the ball, they look for him. That's
Who was he
One of the best signs of a
referencing
good
at the player when he said that?
That was Shinsuke Nakamura.
He said that about Nakamura.
Yeah.
Please, Naka. Graham Arnold would have been an elite podcast. It absolutely would. There's a lot of people.
Little 1-2, little step over out wide. Duk, duk. Oh,
Hey, SC Hellos in the chat.
what a way.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's made a huge difference, bro. Straight away, this guy.
Yeah. He's cooking, man.
Kombutsianis could be a great pod. A great pod.
He's almost as good as bloody Rash's Cooker.
Adam Good's on the pod. I wonder what he's doing these days.
Hey, guys, you want me to show you something cool, actually, whilst we're on Socceroos? I've got, oh, sugar.
The boys are coming on. Mitch Duke and Jason Guerrier.
Oh, yeah, I've got Jamie McLaren World Cup boots from 2002. You can see the Aussie flag there. And then
What if we get Stan Lazaridis? Who remembers him?
Mate, Stan Lazaridis is a gun. Fijian footballers overseas love the pod, boys.
Hey.
Rashid, as Billy McNeil said, we would hold trials in Fiji.
We're coming to Fiji. Far out. Look at them, Jakey. Unbelievable.
Here we go. Juki. Can Juki come up with a big goal for the Socceroos? 67th minute.
Hey, Rashid, can you tell us your favorite Mitch? Can you tell us your favorite Mitch Duke memory? That you can say on stream.
Honestly, bro. Yeah, I think honestly, bro, the first time I saw him do the splits, I think to see a footballer of that stature be able to do the splits is just, that's a sight to see, man.
Jason Guerrier, there he is. Stan had the best bow legs going around. Did he really? Casper Tafta, I think, is very doable, guys.
Not a bad turnout in Perth.
So, 60,000, they reckon, could be Gav.
Wow.
Oh, no, I got to pick up my missus from the station.
Oh, no, right.
Oh, no, I might miss a goal.
Bro, you live like 2 minutes from the station there.
Oh, no.
Get going, brother.
Hey, how about the ref's beard, man? He's lined that straight up.
Bro, look at the crowd. It's a packed crowd, man. Shout out the West Australians for packing it out. I mean, it's a massive game.
Bad.
It hasn't been the greatest spectacle, though, I'll be honest, for the 60,000 there.
But what a game.
You know, Jason Guerrier, the Aussie Ugandan, is coming on.
I played Div 2 in Greece, taught me a lot. Wow, that's awesome, bro. Congratulations. That's what was the standard like in Div 2? Because obviously
Blacko Jacko, massive week for the soccer.
Playing against Marco Murray would have been cool. Hey, Rivaldo played for Olympiacos, man. Remember that when Greek football was like peaking in the Champions League? He was the number 10 at Olympiacos. Probably just bouncing around to Mykonos and Santorini in between trainings.
What about that? Do you reckon he's tipped that on purpose, or is that the greys growing through?
Who?
The guy coming on now for Japan.
Are you ahead or behind me? Let me have a look.
I'm on 69.
I'm 69, 47, 48.
Oh, no, I'm way behind. I'm 69, 10.
Good.
That's why I said it's kind of nice to have Hrustic in the squad. Because you've got a bit of an obligation when 60,000 people come to provide a bit of entertainment.
They're everywhere in transition, the Japanese, man. They're everywhere in transition. It's hard to get out of.
Disciplined, man. You can see, like, this is practically a second team. And they look like they've played together for a long, long time.
All right, guys. I got to go. I'll come back.
All right. Can we get some Fijian footballers? Like, where can this overseas Fijian? Thank you for listening to our pod. Can you give us some drop some names and where they're playing? Club?
Yeah. Who's the greatest Fijian footballer ever as well?
Is there any in the NPL? What?
Roy Krishna is Fijian, isn't he? Did he represent Fiji?
Fiji, honestly, I went earlier this year. Oh, what a place. Nicest people in the world. Bulla bulla. Every time you go around.
Gab, what did you say? They kept saying weeding when you were there for a wedding?
Oh, that was the best. That's one of the best stories ever, right? So I get there for my mate's wedding. The day of the wedding, right? And every day they planned out what we had to do for the day. So he wrote morning off, 10 a.m. We've got snorkeling activities. Then at 12 o'clock, we got lunch. And then at 1 p.m., he wrote WEEDING instead of WEDDING. And then I told the Fijian boys, and I didn't tell him, the guy that was writing it. And the Fijians were absolutely pissing themselves. And they go, hey, weeding day. And they were in fucking tears, man.
Hey, Fijian football overseas said the greatest player ever was Asalamasi. Now, this is going to be a bit random, but I used to watch Asalamasi play every week because me and Rashid, when we were 12, 13, went and watched Oakley Cannons when they were the best team in the old VPL, now the current MPL. They had, like, I'm talking, they had like 5 Socceroos in their starting 11. This is just before the A-League started, or the A-League was just came in, and Asalamasi was up front for Oakley. So I watched him play every week. He was a machine. Physical specimen.
Fiji too, what a place, man. So close to Australia. If you need to go for a quick holiday, that's where you go.
Oh, Japan! Going near.
They are. They're just so nice on the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, thank you, V Camas, for the follow. I don't know if the pitch is the greatest pitch too, Gav, but they make it look smooth because obviously a lot of AFL.
Yeah. Their movement off the ball too, just in the pockets. He studies a good ball, man. I'm catching up on you guys now.
Thinking about moving to St Kilda from Sydney.
Oppa! Whereabouts in Sydney are you from?
You guys have done well to make this interesting, giving sweet FA has happened in this match. Hey, that's the beauty of streaming, man. Jerome, I don't know what happened to Jerome. He did say he was going to join in the second half, but maybe he thought we could do the job. I haven't spoke to him because we've been live. Close to the Sydney CBD. Yeah, man, get over, bruh.
What's your address? Nah, jokes. Don't give me the exact addy.
And the standard of Greek football Div 2 is quite good. Varies from club to club. I would compare top half of A-League to the bottom half of Greek First Division. So a bit under the club's quality for the Conference Europa League. Interesting.
Where are you reading these comments, Jakey?
Oh, I get the chat filtered through on my stream across both, so I can kind of see it, because otherwise... Any luck in the media? Thank you for that comment, Pepper Maria. There may be stuff for next season with Paramount in the A-League. We'll see. But right now, man, it's suit and booted, bro.
St Kilda from Sydney. Sorry, Sydney from St Kilda. Definitely a different move. But Melbourne's got everything, man. What did Arthur say, Jakey? Arthur said, Sydney on the eye has a lot more beauty, but Melbourne with its culture and its movement is up there.
Yeah. Bit close. Hey, Jake, did you play with George Goutsoulis? No, I didn't. He was older than me. A lot older, I think.
One of our best summers ever.
Dan Hall from Auckland FC is Fijian. Okay.
Did you guys know, fun fact, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the second biggest place with the most amount of Japanese people is in Brazil?
Yeah, that's interesting. Hey,
Yeah,
I
found that
forgot.
fact out.
Someone
That's
told me.
cool.
Someone told me why as well. Back a long time ago when I was in Brazil.
Yeah.
There was a kind of a reason why. But yeah, that is interesting.
And there is a fair few Brazilians that do go to the Japanese league.
Yeah. Oh, strong tackle there. That's a yellow card, I would say, ref. Right in his back. On Duke, he's crunched him. Did he book him for that? Oh, he's left one on him, man. Bro. It's like completely off the ball. That's a card for me.
Opa. Here we go. Ooh, straight through the back of you, mate.
Oi, Gav, someone, Pepper Marie said you guys should do boot reviews. Gav is probably going to do one on stream tonight.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Rash to come back. It's actually great timing because we are actually playing against Japan and the boots are from Japan. Rash with his timings, huh? He said 2 minutes. Booters, get on him. His car must have not started. Here comes Azani. Opa.
Ooh.
They immigrated in 1880s, they reckon. What was the reason, Santino?
Yeah. Hey guys, as well, for those on the stream, thank you to those that have donated. We do have a donation link pinned to the chat of YouTube and Twitch. Any support would be amazing. If you guys are grinding out there and need all the money you're making, then please keep it. But any support will be appreciated. As I said, you'll get a shout out because I get notified.
I was going to say that too, man. Luca, why don't they have the names on the back? Because the Japanese kits are kind of fire, but without the name,
yeah, it's interesting. For World Cup qualifiers, you think they would?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look like there's a goal in this, does it?
Wacko Jacko reckons they needed the workers over in Brazil.
So Blockboy said, I want to donate, but my wife said, no, you better listen, man. Happy wife, happy life.
Well, I would just say if you do gamble, you may as well just throw us a bit. But if you don't gamble, keep it for the wife.
Daniel Arzani, they're bringing on.
What's going on, lads? What's going on? I'm back.
It's pretty much remained the
0-0.
same
Back
game,
in.
Rashid. Daniel Arzani's about to come on, though.
What's going on, man?
He's got 10 minutes to cook. All the booters ready for the boot review.
Here we go. Japan.
Oh, good. Look at the amount of players in the Socceroos box. And there they have the chance. Kubo with a moment that really tested the little jink and shimmy. But look, that's good defending, man.
God
Wow,
it was
that's
on his
close.
right foot.
That is close.
Thank God it was on his right foot.
He's playing at a nice level, man. Gab, let's go, man. Let's get the boot review up and going here. The people are waiting.
All right. Oh, I might watch that, Santino. Internet new. Why?
All right, boys. So have a gaze.
Here we go. What are they? Are they Mizunos?
So it's the Mizuno Morelia 40th edition.
Wow.
40th year edition.
right?
Have you been sent those? Have you purchased those?
So
Wow.
one of my plugs. These are
Your
$500
plugs?
worth. $500.
Wow.
They're so expensive, the Mizuno's,
I know. I got them 60% off, man.
Wow.
Oh my, the smell on these.
Wow, bro.
Chat,
It
what's
almost
happening?
it smells like the kangaroo's still alive.
Have you
Daniel
worn them yet? Have you
Arzani
worn
be
them?
my-
Have you trained in them yet, Gav?
I haven't, man. I actually don't know if I want to. Professional version, the Japanese ones.
My
They're
gosh.
actually insane. They're so nice, man. But then because of the plug was so good, I bought some more shoes. So I got some for Ming here. He's getting into the running. So that's a quick plug. And then I want to know what you guys think about these ones that I got.
Oh my god.
Look at these.
They are unreal. Bro, I
How
need to up my
unreal.
boot game, man.
I can't see them, Gav. Sorry, bro. Can you describe them?
They're like space shoes or shit. They're like silver. Oh, Japan, another chance. Goes
Oi.
begging.
They're all, and then I
Oi.
got these. Still unsure about these, but my discount was so good. I said, "Fuck it."
Hey, is Minga a shoe person?
Yeah, she's a fashionista.
Yeah, I could see that.
She's a full fashionista, man.
I need to go shopping with Ming, man, because
do.
those pieces that she's got are great so far that I've seen.
I don't even wear my own clothes anymore. I just wear Ming.
Yeah, could see that. Here we go. Oh,
Oh, tackle.
oh, that's a
Multiple
that's
tackles here.
risky close tackle.
Jeez. So,
It's almost studs into the quad if he misses that.
Whoosh.
Danke. Guys, for the chat, I've got my 2 raw eggs.
See if he's busy. I don't want to butcher him. Number 7. What are you doing there? 2 raw eggs, right?
I've got my 2 raw eggs.
You got 2 raw eggs, man. Wow, yeah.
Here we go. Got to get out of here
so
now.
pretty much,
Good ball.
hey, if we draw this, we can't lose to Saudi. Right? And Saudi's got to win their next 2 matches. Because right now, as it stands, with this point, we're 4 points above them. But they have a game in hand. And we've got to go to Saudi.
These eggs taste different.
Jake, you should wear the McLaren boots to a match. They're too small for me.
I'm going to put my boots on now.
Hey, JB Block Boy, is that a shot, bro?
Yeah, that's a shot,
Or
man. That's
is,
a shot. Can you turn this off and watch the
Where
AFL
is he, by
highlights?
the way?
No.
Hey, where is Jerome?
And someone asked that before, and I said I have no idea. I reckon he's just gone into Twitch, seen there's 3 of us, and thought they'll do it. But he did say he was coming on second half, yeah? Oh.
Yeah, he did. He did say he was coming in.
I don't know what he was doing tonight, but he must have had something on. No.
His egg tastes weird.
I want to know if the chat reckons that our summer, the football boots are coming back.
Ooh.
Have you guys seen that? That now people, I think in America and Europe, because it's going into their summer, they're wearing boots. They're actually wearing boots.
Bro, I don't like it, man. I don't like it at all. I think it looks terrible. Do you remember wearing, we used to wear futsal shoes with jeans? That was a thing for a little while.
Was it?
And looking back on it, it was a terrible look.
Bro, Jack Harrow has just dropped his own.
What a ball.
Oh, I did see that. But that's... The design is nice. He's made it for a casual wear.
But
I feel like that's a bit different.
I personally, I'm all about comfort now. And, bro, futsal shoes or whatever, they're not comfortable, man.
Nah. They're flat, bro.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
Literally, the
You know?
futsal shoes designed, bro. I believe the futsal shoes not designed for your legs. It's designed for you to be able to use the sole of your foot.
Yeah.
Like
Even,
it's the perfect to roll, to control everything.
Even I don't
Good,
like wearing,
Danielle.
I don't like wearing jerseys, and jerseys have come back in.
Futsal shoes with jeans, 2000 FIFA Street vibe. Hey, remember the game FIFA Street when that first came out?
Bro.
FIFA Street was crazy.
Oh my
Special,
days,
man.
bro.
Special game, bro.
FIFA
Here we
Street,
go.
I
Now we
don't
need a
know-
break. Daniel's Azani. Mate, they're
I don't
so
know.
good on that press straight away.
I don't know how football FIFA Street just got canned.
Yeah.
Interesting
I
how Ellie said in the pod, hey, that FIFA's the most sold game in Australia.
Yes, bro, that is wild because I have always heard the argument to say football is not really the most popular sport is because the only reason it's the most participated is because people of age can play it and a lot of parents don't want kids getting into head clashes. So they don't put them into NRL, AFL, they put them into soccer. But if FIFA is the most bought game in the country, that surely means that the most interest in any sport must be football.
Yeah.
Must be.
I think because even the footy people, they get into the FIFAs.
Yeah.
But it is a good game to play, man. The way it's evolved over the years.
Oh, that's not a good area for a free kick. Yeah, I thought that was a great stat by Ali. He's just an encyclopedia of
Bro,
football
he went on,
knowledge, isn't
he said about another 5 or 6 after that stat as well. That was like just on the same level of quality of stats that just reiterate the impact the game's having at the moment.
How about that he's read every page of 442 ever?
I've got a
Yeah,
few
red
books.
is crazy.
If that's not the most severe case of ballitis in the world, I don't know what is.
442
Right,
mag was great though.
Yeah, I collected heaps.
Ball in. Oh, great ball.
I gave a heap away, man. Wow.
A lot of AFL, Luca reckons a lot of AFL fans aren't sport fans. What do you mean by that?
Well, did you guys see what I put up about the hybrid athlete?
What's that? Is this on your the open games or whatever you call it?
No. Like, you know how everyone's becoming hybrid athletes now?
Oh, just not good at any one thing.
So there's people out of nowhere just becoming freaks that were never anything. Like, they could never play or anything. But then if you think about it, if you want to get fit, like, Rash, if you wanted to be a hybrid athlete, you could become one. Right?
Well, I feel like a hybrid athlete just means that you're not you don't specialize in any one thing.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it means? Like if you're a hybrid athlete, you're probably not beating the best marathon runners, sprinters, hurdlists, powerlifters, like you're probably not beating anyone in any one of those categories.
I reckon if tomorrow you made me run a half marathon, I could do it.
You could, bro. Oh, and up.
Oh, here we go. Aziz Bayic! Oh my God! Has he done it? What a moment on his right foot!
What a goal!
Tony Popovic has sat behind the ball for 89 minutes.
90 minutes!
And the Socceroos are going to the World Cup. A mastermind by Popovic.
Bro, what a game plan by Popovic this is proving to be.
Oh my God, I'm just catching up now. The cutback. Back to goal. Oh, my God.
And by the way, that's Riley McGree, who's come off the bench, a super sub.
Great ball in, great touch.
Here.
Jason Guerrier with a great pass. McGree with a turn, cross. Aziz has done so well, and he's non-preferred, running away from goal too.
Yeah, that is so hard.
Look where he's running. He's put his foot. That is a beautiful
and he's
finish.
Laces, bro. He's put his laces through it, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I swear on my life. I'm lightheaded. I don't know if it's the vermicelli or the soy sauce or Aziz Bayic.
He's also just played a final, 5 days ago.
Chat.
What a turn. What an
We are going to the World
turn.
Cup.
Get in.
We are
Thank
going
you
to the
all.
World Cup, chat.
Thank you, all the booters, for being here in this moment. Oh, look at
I'm
that.
gonna pass out, man. Oh, Jason Guerrier, he's got a head clash now. Bro, I swear I'm gonna pass out. What's going on? What's going on?
Chat. Save Rush. He needs
Bro.
a donation. Send him a donation.
Chat. Hey, if there was ever a time for us to throw some W's in the chat, it's now. W
Can we
Tony
defend
Popovic.
The next 3 minutes. Let's go 10 at the back, man. Park the bus.
Bro, this could be over. This could be done. Once these guys get up, they take the free kick. It could be done.
I cannot believe that is one of the most incredible finishes.
Boys, get the dubs in. Get the dubs. Boys, we could be going. This could be us. We're going to the World Cup.
We're going to the World Cup, boys. It's done. Just take that free kick. Just boot it into the freaking boot it back to Brisbane, out of the stadium into Brisbane, and we're going to the World Cup.
We are. Road to 2006. Everyone put that into chat. Road to 26.
Sam, nah, because of goal difference, we're pretty much sweet. It's not done, but we're pretty much sweet.
Oh my God, bro. That was one of the most gruesome, hard-working, poor performances that, as I said at the start, it doesn't matter. No one's going to remember that we had 28 possession in this game if we win and qualify for the World Cup. And how in the earth have we done that?
The cutback has been with the brand new Hypervenoms, the re-released orange and black Neymar's on his feet with the cutback.
Hey, and Wacko Jacko, that is a great comment. Japan's first defeat for a while. I believe they're undefeated in something like 23 games or something.
Get these Mizunos off me feet.
Wowee, man.
Oh,
Tony
mate.
Popovic. Hey, Rashid, Gav, do you remember the moment Tony Popovic came into the Socceroos, where the Socceroos were at?
Yeah.
I do, man.
We were in the shit, man. Even the coach walked away because he
were.
couldn't get any juice out of the lads. Now we are going to the World Cup, man.
And the style of play, I just need to reiterate how fascinating that has been and what a masterstroke of coaching. I am proved completely wrong. It's gone perfectly to plan for Tony Popovic.
Unbelievable.
No clear opportunities, no real clear opportunities. And then the substitutions have been perfect. And now the game is pretty much done.
Wow. Aziz Bayic becoming a Socceroo legend on his non-preferred side. He has had, at his age of 34, 35, like a flawless football season.
Just won the
Performance-wise.
championship.
Oh my gosh, that's a crazy stat. Strawberry in the chat. This is... This is the Socceroos' first win against Japan since 2009.
Far out. My maths is correct. That is 16 years.
Wowee.
And a little jab by Simon Hill. This will be on the back page if we can see out these few minutes. It better be, man.
Let's see.
Surely.
Let's see if we're on the back page tomorrow, guys. The West Australian, the Advertiser, the Herald Sun, the Sydney Morning Herald.
X videos.
Here we go. We just got to see out time. Keep the ball. Daniel Arzani, perfect. We're whipping balls in, which is crazy. But that should be the game. Stoppage time is extended because a player went down. But the whistle's got to be going surely any second. Japan's already qualified for the World Cup. I believe Saudi will now potentially go into that third place qualifier, which is lethal, man. Saudi are a good team as well. This is a very, very impressive qualification considering where we were.
Fuck, yeah. Surely it's done, boys.
That has to be it, bro.
Get Ali on the stream.
Boys!
We are through to the World Cup. The Socceroos are going to America, Mexico, and Canada.
Boys! Chat. We're going to the World Cup, man. Oh my gosh, what a ride. Tony Popovich. We're going to the World Cup. Suited booted too.
What
Oh
a
my
way
God.
to do it. Boys,
Aziz Bates, we love you.
chat, chuck in those donations because you guys are taking us there. We just lived it together.
Right, I'm going to drink this sweet soy sauce, man.
Oh, my. Oh, my. He's got the sodium levels going up now. Is that like some Japanese sashimi or what?
Guys, what the hell was that, man? That was one of the weirdest games of football to watch. But
Yes.
we didn't deserve that, but we got it.
Oh, guys, I don't know how we can top that, man. We just got to get off stream, I reckon. We just got to get off stream.
Hell of
Chat.
a stream, Gav. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your boot overview. Good luck Saturday. El Capitan,
All the
Rashid,
best.
as always, an absolute pleasure. Any signing notes from you two before we jump off stream and send our
I
luck
just
to
want to let
Booters?
the chat know we love them so much for joining us in here because otherwise it would just be us three talking to each other. So,
Rashid, do you want to
We're
just
going
say
to
anything
World
about Patreon?
Cup.
It's up, right?
I've emailed it to you, Jake, so you can put it in the chat if you want.
Okay.
I can't do that.
All right, guys. Well, if you are on Patreon and you want to join and see an extra special hour with Ellie Benjamin and get into our private Discord chat with the starting 1100 and also get an extra podcast per week, you can pay up to $10. pay as $10 per month, or if you are in the special starting 1100, check your emails for a special discount code. Suited and booted, everyone. We appreciate you coming on. It's suited and booted. You just have to search in Patreon too, and you'll see the page. So just get in Patreon's app.
Also, to those that believe they are in the starting 1100 that didn't get an email this morning, DM the Bootin' About Instagram, and it will get sent to you by the kit man.
Birders, we love you. We out. Thank you for qualifying with us.
We'll see you next time, Booters.
See you guys.